And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. NFL Week 5 predictions. In case you're curious, last week won a beautiful 15-1. I hate you, Steelers. How were you not able to beat the Jets? But anyway, we're moving on. We're officially 45-18-1 on the season. If you couldn't figure out the only game I lost last week with the Steelers. Just a quick announcement. Last week, I did pick the Lions to win. I switched to the Seahawks after seeing all the Lions players injured. If you want to know when I switch teams, look on my Twitter. Just, right before the game start usually. Or, just search up, a keyword. Usually it'll say predictions. I'd say search up predictions, and I think it should come up with the most recent one. So yeah, if I do change my pick, it's going to be on Twitter. I'm not going to post a video about it. It's only going to be on Twitter. So yeah, starting out, we have Thursday, 8:15 p.m. We got the Colts. We got the Broncos, the two teams that had one of the greatest of all time, Peyton Manning. We have the Colts. They're currently 1-2-1 after losing to the... This is not a good start. Who did they lose to? The Titans. They lost 24-17 against the Titans. And the Broncos, they lose 32-23, I believe. Yeah, against they lost 32-23 against the Raiders. I think this is going to be a very good game. This is a Thursday night game you want to see. Unfortunately, not in the way people want. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. I think it's going to be a very defensive game, and I think the Colts are going to walk away with the win. I think the defense is going to play a bit better, and I think that's going to bring the Colts over the edge. Next, 9:30 a.m., we got the Giants, we got the Packers, back-to-back London games. Both of these teams 3-1. Both of these teams picking up a win last week. The Giants, they beat the Bears 20-12, and the Packers, they beat the Patriots 27-24. Yes, in overtime. I think this is going to be a great game. Personally, I've never seen the Packers. Well, I know they haven't ever, so I don't know how the Packers are going to do out of the country. But I think this is going to be a great game, and I think the Packers will hopefully win this game. And yeah, next up we have the Lions, we have the Patriots. Both these teams 1-3. Both of these teams losing last week. Lions, they lose in a high-scoring game, 48-45 against the Seattle Seahawks. And the Patriots, they lose in a semi-high-scoring game, 27-24 against the Packers. Personally, gonna pick the Lions to win this one. I actually have to make a live change. I have the Patriots circled, but I just remembered. I don't know who's going to be the quarterback for the Patriots. Is it going to be Mac Jones? Is it going to be Brian Hoyer, or is it going to be the most likely option, Bailey Zappi? I think the Lions are going to win just due to the fact that the Patriots don't know what their quarterback situation is right now. Next, we have the Chargers. We have the Browns. Once again, same record, 2-2. Chargers, they come off of a 34-24 win, I believe, against Texans. Yeah. And the Browns, they lose 23-20 against Falcons. I think this probably going to be a blowout in the Chargers' favor. I think the Chargers are just the better team. Sorry, Jacoby Brissett. But I can't trust a team that lost to the Falcons, even though you guys are missing Jadeveon Clowney and Myles Garrett. I don't know what their status is going to be like for next week. I'd assume they both be playing since I thought both of them were day-to-day, which probably means they were, 50-50. Probably going to be more of a 75-25 minimum going into the next game. But I still think the Chargers are just too explosive on both sides of the ball. They're going to hold the Browns pretty well. Next, we have the Texans and the Jaguars. Texans 0-3-1, Jaguars 2-2. Is this the game? Texans get their first win of the season. Only winless team left in the league. Reason they're winless, they lose to the Chargers 34-24. And the Jaguars, they narrowly lose their game against the Eagles 29-21, having 5 turnovers committed. It's a lot. Are the Jaguars going to bounce back? Are the Texans going to get their first win? What's going to happen? I think the Texans are going to win this game. Very, very gutsy call, though. But I think the Texans will win this game. And it's just kind of a... Looking at last year, the Texans kind of outdueled the Jaguars, I believe, both times. So, yeah. Next, we have the Falcons. We have the Buccaneers. Both of these teams, 2-2. Falcons, they win 23-20 against the Browns. Buccaneers, they lose to the Chiefs 41-31. Do we need to talk about this game? Buccaneers are winning. Easy. Don't even question it. I don't care if Brady's washed. I don't care what the scenario is. Even though I also believe Brady is washed, there is no way he's losing to a team like the Falcons. Next, we got the Steelers. We got the Bills. Steelers 1-3. Bills 3-1. This is going to be a good game, I think. I don't know who the starting QB is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be Mitch or if it's going to be Pickett. But I do know the Steelers will probably win this game. I feel like the Steelers are just one of the teams that match up very well against the Bills, even if they don't appear to be. I feel like their coach is just... I feel like Mike Tomlin just knows the Bills. So I think the Steelers will get this win. The only concerning thing is, I don't trust Kenny Pickett. I feel like this is a guaranteed win. Well, maybe not. But a pretty decent chance my pick will be right if Mitch Trubisky starts. But if Kenny Pickett starts, his first career start against the Bills, shootout against Josh Allen, I just don't trust that. Next, we got the Dolphins. We got the Jets. Division game. Dolphins 3-1. Jets 2-2. Dolphins, they lose on Thursday night to the Bengals. They have Tua injured. He's already been ruled out for this week. So it's going to be the Teddy show. Teddy Two Gloves. And the Jets, they beat the Steelers 24-20. By the way, I forgot to talk about those games. Yeah, Steelers lost 24-20. And the Bills, they won 23-20 in a comeback win against the Ravens. Now that we're back on track, I think the Dolphins are going to destroy the Jets. No matter who the quarterback is, I just don't trust the Jets' defense enough. Or offense, really. And yeah. Next, another division game. Bears-Vikings. Bears 2-2. Vikings 3-1. Bears, they lose to the Giants 20-12. Vikings, they beat the Saints 28-25 in a London game because of a double doink. Speaking of double doink, we have the Bears. They're going to lose. Probably not off of a double doink. They're just going to lose. I think the Vikings easily have this. Next, we have the Titans-Commanders. How many 1 o'clock games are there? Okay, this is the last one. The Seahawks-Saints is the last one. Titans 2-2. Commanders 1-3. Could be a good game. Could be. Probably. This is one I feel like the Commanders could pull the upset. I do have the Titans winning, though, since the Titans, they beat the Colts 24-17 last week. Commanders, they lose 28-15 against the Cowboys. I think the Titans are just a better team. I have the Commanders last in my power rankings for a reason. If you don't want the rest of my power rankings, if you want to know those, go watch the latest video. It was literally the one right before this one. Why wouldn't you? I think the Titans win. Final 1 o'clock game. All these games are in Eastern Standard Time, by the way. Seahawks, Saints are both 1-3. Seahawks are 2-2 now, actually. Seahawks, they pick up a 48-45 win against the Lions in a shootout. Geno Smith wins Offensive Player of the Week in the NFC, actually, because of that. And the Saints, they end up losing 28-25 off of a 60-yard double doink or something in London. So, we still have to go to London. And yeah. I think the Saints are going to win. Sorry, Seahawks. I just don't trust you. You got into a shootout with the Lions. That's pretty concerning. Not saying that. It's more of I know that Lions defense is god awful, but they were missing DeAndre Swift, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and DJ Chark, I believe, and you went to a shootout against them. Yeah, that's bad. Our only 4 or 5 o'clock game, we have the 49ers and Panthers. 49ers 2-2, Panthers 1-3. 49ers, they picked up the win against the Rams 24-9 on Monday Night Football. Panthers, they lose 26-16 against the Cardinals. I'm picking the 49ers. I'm sorry, Panthers. I cannot trust you. I don't think you're a good team. You could be, but with that coach, I think it's in your best interest to tank this season just to get him fired because I trust your roster. I just don't trust the coach. You can say that for a lot of teams, honestly. Like, the Cardinals, great roster. Bengals, great roster. Here's where I'm going to get criticized potentially. I don't think either of those guys are good coaches, but they're stuck with them because they had one good season, and they're going to suck. They're going to slowly do worse and worse until eventually there's bad in there. Yeah. Eagles, Cardinals. Eagles 4-0, Cardinals 2-2. This should be a good one. Are the Eagles final undefeated team left? Are they going to drop their first loss? Cardinals. Are they going to, upset the world? Beat the undefeated team? Battle of the Birds? No, I think the Eagles are going to win. But I will spoil what I think next week will happen. I think the Cowboys will beat the Eagles next week to, have no more win or undefeated teams. So keep that in mind. Eagles, I'm hoping you go 5-0. Yeah, I think the Eagles will win. Next, we got the Cowboys and the Rams. 425 games, by the way, started with the 49ers. Eagles, Cardinals. Cowboys, Rams. Both these teams pretty good. Cowboys 3-1, Rams 2-2. I think this is a good game. It's Cooper Rush's easily biggest task yet is to go up against Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey and Bobby Wagner. The Cowboys, they got a pretty big task too. Trayvon Diggs, is he going to card Cooper Kupp? Hopefully not. So I'm rooting for Trayvon Diggs. I want the Cowboys fans to be right with something finally for once. Unfortunately, they're never going to be right. Cowboys fans, I hate to break it to you, Trayvon Diggs not ever going to be the best cornerback in the league. I hope he's a top 10 guy. I hope you're right about that, but never going to be the best. That's the thing with the Cowboys fans. They set their expectations so high. That's why everyone clowns on them. It's because of how high their expectations are. Just take it down a step so that we know you reach that goals. You can make those outrageous takes the next year and people won't call you clowns. Well, when it's wrong, but then he'll be like, oh, it was just a hunch. I think the Rams are going to win. I'm just rambling. Now, Sunday Night Football, we got the Bengals, we got the Ravens. Both teams 2-2, both teams AFC North. Winner of this game leads the division, by the way. Who's it going to be? Actually, technically, the Browns could technically lead. If the Bengals wins, which means Ravens lose, and the Browns win, Browns lead division. I think this is going to be a great game, honestly. People enjoy, I'd grab a late night snack, popcorn, stuff like that, ice cream, whatever, you guys like to watch, games with, pizza. This is going to be probably game of the week. I think the Bengals are going to sneak the win out. I'm not confident in this pick, but I wasn't with a lot of the picks I made last week. But I'm way less confident in all these picks this week. I don't know why. So expectations now. I go 15-1. I might jinx myself. Hopefully not. Please. God, Jesus, anyone, please don't jinx me here. But I am currently second place in Tom Grossi. He's a fellow YouTuber. 300K, maybe 200K, something. I don't know his subscriber count. Packers YouTuber. I'm in his Pick'em League. That's all these picks I make. I picked those in the Pick'em League. Currently second place out of 9,000 people. So I am 4 games behind first somehow. First place is doing amazing. But yeah, I'm happy with second. And he should upload a video today. I don't know if he's gonna include second place, but if he does, I might get to see that little name. And yeah, picking the Bengals. Monday night we got the Raiders, we got the Chiefs. Raiders 1-3, Chiefs 1-1 or 3-1. By the way, the Bengals, they beat the I didn't talk about any of the past few games, but yeah, it's fine. We're just gonna skip over Raiders. They get their first one against the Broncos. Chiefs, they beat the Buccaneers on Sunday night. I think the Chiefs are gonna win this game. Sorry, Raiders. It was a good game last year you guys had against each other. But with Josh McDaniels as your coach, I think things are gonna go a little different this time. That's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. To recap my picks, in the winning category, I have the Colts, Packers, Lions, Chargers, Texans, Buccaneers, Steelers, Dolphins, Vikings, Titans, Saints, 49ers, Eagles, Rams, Bengals, Chiefs. And in the losing category, I have the Broncos, Giants, Patriots, Browns, Jaguars, Falcons, Bills, Jets, Bears, Commanders, Seahawks, Panthers, Cardinals, Cowboys, Ravens, and Raiders. Oh, that was a handful. No teams on a bye week this week. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. Remember, check my Twitter if you want to see me change picks. I'm never going to make videos about them. I might talk about them in the beginning of the next video. So in week 6, if I said I made a pick change, whether it's right or wrong, I will talk about it. And yeah. Schedule updates. Nothing's changed on Thursday, which is tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. It's going to be the predictions on Wednesday. Thursday, we got tier list. Friday, we have the video on why, Bears franchise has been temporarily stopped. Don't you worry, though. It will be returning on Monday. So I only missed 2, actually, technically. And yeah, same schedule as always. Monday, Bears franchise. Tuesday, power rankings. Wednesday, predictions. Thursday, tier list. Friday, Bears franchise. Saturday and Sunday, nothing. There might be Bears franchise on Saturdays, though. There's never going to be anything on Sunday. With that said, hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I hope you agree with my picks. If you don't, well, you can leave a comment why. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.